My hand in the fire. Won't learn my lesson till I let it burn, but never lose my desire.
Hello, friends. Welcome back to another sleepover sprint, late night writing sprints. We have two guests with me. Two lovely ladies are joining me today. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Tell me what you're going to be working on and how you are on this fine Friday evening.
Who am I? I'm Jess. Hi.
Oh, that's a terrible heart.
Don't be the
I like just hit it with all my fingers.
you one of these?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a new one.
So this?
Is it?
Yeah, the like with the crown on top.
Yeah, the
Oh.
crown. Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, what was the question?
What
How are you doing? What are you working on?
I am fantastic because I had a baby nap earlier. Not a Jess nap because it was not 4 hours long, but just like a little baby nap.
Yeah.
Like a normal human nap.
Yeah.
And I woke up at like 9:30. So
Hey.
I'm fantastic. What am I working on? I don't know. I'll have to ask the public for approvals. So
Wait, why are you not working on? You know. That one. Why are you not working on that one?
Wallace keeps up with the Discord.
I'm
So
sorry.
that's why I said I have to ask the public, because I am currently working on the like the fan fiction for the Covenant.
Yeah.
But I've not been feeling it this week. It's my Instagram's fault, as we discussed last week. My Instagram has been like 997% just thirst traps. And so I'm feeling like writing something a little more spicy than I'm comfortable doing in a YA.
Okay. I hear you.
So does that make sense?
It does.
Like,
Yes, it does.
I feel like my brain needs to be in a different level, and I'm not into writing YA spicy scenes because they're 17, I'm almost 40, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to work with some adult characters for a little while, but I must petition the chat as they requested that I work on the Covenant this month. So
Well,
that's
chat,
me.
Chime in.
That's it. That's the things, chats. Or if you tell me no, I'll just work on it some more.
Or should we make Jess a wheel? And should we spin a wheel for Jess?
Or does Jess need to spin a wheel? Because she will.
Because as you
'Cause
guys
she
know, this
will.
is wheel night. This is wheel night. I should just renew it to that. Ms. Mo, how are you? What are you working on?
I'm doing okay, and I'm gonna be working on About You.
You look stunning today, by the way. I love your eyeshadow.
Oh, thanks. It's a disaster in real life. I am getting.
Which means it's perfect on StreamYard.
I know. Well, actually, the crazy thing is that it looks just muted and like. Hold on, I'm gonna get real up close. It looks kind of muted and boring on StreamYard, but in real life, it is like it is vibrant, but not vibrant enough. Anyway, long story short, I am moving. And I'm getting really hardcore intense about a declutter right now. And so, thank you. Remember, Kite, you so pretty.
Right.
Who left that
so
comment?
pretty.
That was iconic. I don't even know.
That was their only comment, and they've never been back.
I think they never came back because we laughed so hard at the Kite. You so pretty.
So pretty, and I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate it."
Forever.
But I'm going through all my old Natasha Denona palettes, and everything's on the chopping block. Nothing is sacred. This is the Leela palette. I've had her, and I'm very sentimental about this one because my mom bought this palette for me. But I went and I watched an old Tati tutorial of like how to wear the Leela palette, and I can just tell that even though I've barely used this palette, because I love to just open it up and look at it, right? But it's like very intimidating, and so it's very rare that I've actually ever used it. I'll go get it. Yes, I know everybody's asking, so I'll go get it.
I just randomly have shoestrings.
I was like, "Why are you about to do some rope play on my stream?"
Well, I told you I was feeling spicy. So
You were.
But
Ooh, oh, she's so pretty though.
isn't it? It's a beautiful palette, but I can tell that the shades, the like actual what's the word, formula is breaking down after all these years, like the emollient
Yeah.
and stuff, like they just like compared to, and again, I know Tati had studio lighting, but I also have a ring light and stuff like that. And the vibrancy is just different in her video. The smoothness, which things blends, is different. So even though, like, as you can tell, I've like only kind of given love to this palette, not that much. I think I'm going to have to say goodbye to this one. We're going to give it one more. This is what I call my pre-shower makeup. I had a very neutral look for most of the day. And then to avoid taking a nap before the stream, I had already taken a shower and washed off all my old makeup. And so then I reapplied a full beat. I am in full glam, except I don't have fake eyelashes on. But other than that, yeah.
Who needs false eyelashes?
But yeah, that's what I did right before this stream. What is shibari?
It's basically rope play. It's the
The rope.
Japanese form of rope bondage. It's called shibari.
Also, why do I know that?
I don't know, Jess. I know why I know it. I don't know why you know it. I read fanfic.
I'm telling you, my feed is ridiculous. It's not okay.
It's hilarious. I love it.
It's so on brand though that I didn't know what that was.
It's very on brand. But it is what it is. And this is what the streams are about. They're chaos. They're iconic in some ways. And sometimes they get yoinked. We won't know until we try. And I'm your host, Katie Ann. I'm doing okay. I've had a migraine for about 4 days.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, 3 days. What is time?
Listen,
why are we here, babe?
Anytime you say the word migraine and days afterward, I want to know why we're here.
All right, let's just end it. No,
Bye, everybody.
I've had a migraine for X amount of days. Like, migraine should not be measured in days.
I know. Well, I took some medicine this afternoon. I went out and got it. And
do you think you're on the tail end of it at least?
Oh, who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I'm okay for now, but I am very tired, so who knows how long we will be here. But I still wanted to have some fun with my friends because I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while, and I wanted to hang out because I feel like we haven't hung out.
Could have hung out. We just didn't need to go live, Katie. Like we could.
But the friends in the chat, the people look forward to my late night.
The people have been looking forward to sprints all day. Like
they literally.
That is true.
I saw that and I was like, I can't miss this. Like, somebody, please, for the love of God, go live. And I was like, oh, I cannot.
I know. I wanted to. I couldn't because I went to a co-working space today. It was very cool. I've been looking at a lot of them ever since one of the cats passed. I've just been like not feeling being in my apartment. And I just have not been. And I'm like, I go to the same like 6 coffee shops on rotation over and over again. And at a certain point, it's like awkward because they're like literally some of the coffee shops now have little signs where it's like, please only stay for 45 minutes. So, other patrons can, enjoy this space. So, and I'm taking that personally. So I'm like,
wait, did our favorites start doing that?
Yes, I know, which is crazy, but it's okay. I know, but I know. I'm sure. No, never mind. I'm not going to say that. But whatever. To
me, it's weird if the place is like generally not full and they say things like that. Like, you can have a sign that's like, if you're just hanging out and you notice we're getting busy, like, yeah, maybe it's time to move on. Sure, but like, if there are 3 people here,
especially because of my favorite one with Katie is I am such a patron. Like, I get a drink every hour. I get multiple food things while I'm there. And they also sell home goods. And I often will buy like lots of dollars worth of home goods too. And so I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't want my business. I'll leave. Like, okay. It's fine.
They probably mean like 45 minutes per purchase. So
yeah, that's true.
That. Maybe that's what they mean.
Yeah, but that's not how I'm interpreting it. So
like, don't come in and buy $1 coffee and stay for 10 hours. Like,
right. No, and you know what? It's fine. But long story short, this week I've been looking at co-working spaces. And today I got to do a free day pass at one of them because I took a tour of one of them. And they were like, come and stay for a whole day. So I got there at 8. I stayed until 4. had a great time, and I am hoping to continue the productive vibes because I got a lot done. Not a lot done in About You, but I got a lot done.
I love it. It's great. Let's say hello to our friends, and then we can decide what we're going to be working on. Me and Jess, since I have a wheel pulled up, but I can make another wheel for Jess. I love the wheels. I'm
I know how to
trendsetter
make a
with the wheel.
I'm a grown up.
Okay, fine. You make a wheel. I like making wheels. Hi, Lisa. We are so back. Hi, Madison. Sasha popped in watching F1 practice races, but popping in to say hi. Hi, Sasha, if you're here. How's it going? You're a bigger fan than I am because I don't watch practice. The practices are not for me, but I just catch up on Twitter. Miley's here, says I haven't worked on my book today, but this short story I wrote last night that I'm tempted to finish. Oh, and then there's also reading, both beta and pleasure. What is a girl to do? I was tempted to put reading on my wheel to like do some reading instead. But I haven't written in so many days that I want to write. But maybe I shouldn't look at my computer, but it's fine. It's fine. We move. So I'm wearing my glasses today. Because as you can see, blue light blocking. We have Jod here, as we know, saying hello to the besties. Let's go. Hi, Miley. Woo, says Ash. I know, what a night. What a night. No one will get that movie reference. Hi, Stu. Hi, Jessica. Wheel. Yep. Love a wheel. Miley says, did I ever tell you that I used my roommate's fun rope to tie down boxes on my dad's car? I also crocheted with it.
Oh my. Did you know
No.
what it was?
We love that.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you know at the time? I assume with the crochet, maybe you didn't.
I have no idea.
I'm so curious about. Also, how did you find out it was the fun rope? Did your friend go, hey, why are you crocheting with my
Fun
sex
rope?
rope?
Oh.
Well, fun rope, I guess I should have said, actually. Sorry.
Okay.
I knew exactly what it was. They showed me when they bought it. It's got a pocket, Miley, but I do love it. I love that about you. Hi, Tia. I forgot to comment. Lol, I've been here since before it started. I'm so glad to see you here. I missed you guys. Don't know me. Don't know me. We're fine. I'm fine. I know. I appreciate this.
Madison, DM me your address.
Easter colors. Let's do Easter colors. There's a rabbit in the middle.
A rabbit. I love it.
There's a rabbit in the middle.
Oh, wait. Do we want an Easter basket haul from?
Oh my God.
there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Malika. Thank you for the good luck. Wish you could stay, but hopefully see you in the replay. My exact quote is my phone. Are you crocheting with my...
Look, Madison, a few weeks ago, you said you wanted an item, and I have procured an item for you. If you would like said item, DM me your address. Okay.
basket haul.
So my mom always
cute.
sends from Harry and David. So at the bottom of this adorable basket is a whole bunch of prayers. Prayers? Pears. If only
Prayers too. Thoughts and pears.
Yeah. Okay, so we start off with a bag of robin's egg marshmallows. So they're like tiny little marshmallows covered in chocolate and then covered in a like robin's egg candy coating. Blue,
Cute.
robin's egg blue. Then we have, and I have already opened these because these are my favorite. We have yogurt covered pretzels. So good. Then we have like chocolate raspberry covered pretzels.
Okay.
Okay. The signature trail mix. Got to get that good protein in there.
Yep. He's a trail hiker. Oh my God, he's so cute. His ears.
I know look how big. It's like a jackrabbit. Like that's huge. But this is a desert rabbit. You can tell because these are the kind of ears they would have to help wick away all their sweat and like keep them like help get rid of heat, dissipate body heat. This is funny. I didn't know what these were and I popped one in my mouth. They're chocolate covered apricots, which I'm allergic a little allergic to, but
Okay.
it's okay. The one
Mother
was,
Mo, why?
the one was fine, so we're fine.
Mother Mo.
We've got this little Happy Easter thing, and it's truffles, which look delicious.
Stunning.
I'm still on the apricot thing.
So we've got Moose Munch, also a classic, which Lucas
That's some like an
loves
innuendo, but
popcorn. Like popcorn is his favorite snack, so I'm gonna share the non-chocolate ones with him. And then outside of all the pears, the final thing are these little candy-coated like pastel-y chocolates.
oh, cute.
And that's the Easter haul.
Thank you. Thank you for the Easter haul. I loved it.
Thanks for indulging me with all these
You know
indulgences.
me. It's my favorite thing. Also, that is so scary. Are you telling me Mother Mo almost poisoned you? Because that's a drama.
Honestly, it's okay because apricots have always been finicky with me. These are like candied apricots on the inside, and so
So
as
is
long
the skin still on them?
I don't think so because I ate one and I was like, oh, that's apricot, and then I was fine. So
Maybe let's not test it.
should I eat another one live?
No.
I think I should. I'm not gonna.
Thank you. Thank you.
I have a cat. I have to take care of. I have a cat I have to think about. I'll give
Although
you.
if you were going to eat one live where someone could call 911 and I have your address would be the time.
That's true, but I'm just gonna.
When was the last time you ate the other one?
The first one?
Yeah.
Let's see. I got home around 5, so 4 hours ago.
No.
No.
Hard no.
Why?
Yeah.
Because if you were like, it was 3 days ago, I'd be like, well, then you're probably going to be all right. But like within 4 hours, your stomach hasn't digested it yet. So like.
But it's an oral allergy. I feel the allergy in my like gums and throat and stuff like that.
That you know of.
I would also worry about like, sometimes allergies like they can compound and like the more you have of something, the more sensitive you are. And so you could have a reaction if you have another thing.
If Nurse Steve was here, I would have gotten such a stern talking to. But I'm planning on giving these to, I shall not say their names out loud on live. Exactly, Miranda. I'm giving these to
There we go.
neighbors.
I'm going to call Steve and tell on you.
I didn't do it on purpose, Jess. I just didn't check an ingredients list before I put something in my mouth.
Well, why would you when Mother Mo sent it to you? Hi, Aaliyah. How are you doing? Welcome back. Feeling guilty over not getting my kids' baskets. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't feel guilty. Give them your love. That's what matters.
And honestly, at some point, like, I don't really care. Like, the basket really doesn't matter. Like, me and my mom, we went out shopping today and we just got a bunch of candy and we were just eating the candy this afternoon or this evening.
Again, everybody, just to like clarify, my mom, I'm pretty sure the reason she sent this to me was because unfortunately I'm not going to be home for Easter this year because one of the cats passed away and I've just been really going through it. So I think this was like an Easter basket, but really was an excuse to get me a care package. So
there really were prayers at the bottom of that.
Literally prayers.
It's not like it was like a pre-made gift basket. She didn't like select each item individually.
Yeah, she went to harryanddavid.com and was like, that one, I'm clearly, because she sent me apricots.
And she probably didn't read it that closely to know that there was an allergen involved, because if she did, she would have been like, hey, that thing that you're going to get something in the mail, FYI, there is an allergen in it, and you should make sure you look for that. So, it's fine.
Wow, another story about that same friend. My mom almost killed them by putting chutney in my grad party dinner.
What were they allergic to?
What was in the chutney?
Yeah.
What was they allergic to?
Why do Katie and I have the same look on our face?
What'd you put in the chutney? I was like, I like chutney, like a mint chutney.
I don't even know what the hell a chutney is, so.
Oh, it's so good. One of my friends from high school, she was Indian, and her mother always would bring me food, and she had a great chutney that was delicious. What are you making a face for?
Nobody told me yet, so I put her in timeout.
Oh, I didn't even see what the comment was because it's gone now.
Miranda said, your mom also knew you weren't an idiot and wouldn't eat food that you were allergic to. Oh, wait. So, bye.
That's funny. Also,
I'm sorry, Miranda. It wasn't me. I don't have power.
It was me.
It was Wallace. Hello, the Sacred Scribe. Welcome. Welcome to the show. I think you said earlier. I'm sorry. I think I missed your comment.
I like their profile pic.
Yeah, it's very cute. Oh, Lord. I found the party. You did. You found the party.
Let's hope so.
You're part of the party now. Aaliyah's going to continue reading Look Me in the Eye by John Elder Robinson. I've never heard of that, but hope you enjoy. Let us know what it's about. Hi, Sorsha. How you doing?
Oh, that was such a slay when we got Saoirse to Saoirse, excuse me, when we got her to 100. That was
lovely.
Such a fun time.
And Lynn immortalized it in the archive.
It is in there.
Slay, Lynn. Truly.
Lynn.
I haven't seen Lynn in a while.
She comes to the Wednesday ones.
Oh, I haven't been to the Wednesday ones in a while.
Oh, she also watches the replay. So.
Oh my gosh. Although, okay, Katie, you'll be so proud of me. Actually, it's Devesha that'll be proud of me because I think Devesha secretly thinks I'm constantly 1 foot off the door in our friendship. But, so I'm really thinking about signing up like for a membership at this co-working space. And I was like trying to figure out would it be monetarily, like, would it make sense to pay the money, and thinking about how many days a month I would actually go. And I was like, well, I guess I wouldn't go on Wednesdays because I spend so much time streaming. But then I was like, no, I could just stream from there because they have rentable conference rooms and you have a certain number that like of hours you can rent the conference rooms included in your membership. So I was thinking about the travel streams today when I was, so, you know, maybe catch me in a conference room in the next couple of months.
I love that. Coming to you live. You're having a very important business meeting.
Yes. Yeah.
Miley didn't know Easter baskets were a thing for a long time, and I was raised in the church, so don't feel bad at all. Wow. Oh, cashews are in chutney. Okay. Mango chutney would not be good for Ms. Mo.
I can eat mango, crazily enough.
Oh, can you? Oh, wild.
Well, because a lot of times when I eat mango, they've been peeled. So.
Oh, that's true. Also, you can eat them if they're cooked, right?
Yes,
you can eat stone fruit if they're cooked.
Yes, and a chutney. Most things I believe in a chutney are cooked. But that's the weird thing about apricots is that I once had an apricot jam and it gave me the.
Oh yeah, yeah. You told me that. Yeah.
So, apricots always been a little finicky. I'm not sure.
What was in the chutney? It feels like some weird murder mystery plot. I mean,
it kind of does.
Yeah. Miley's writing it down, Lisa. It's Ty. I'm offended. Oh, hi, Ty. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was your new username. I'm so sorry. I'm so glad to see you again. How have you been? How's the writing? That's
Why not?
Why is it not doing it?
It doesn't when I FaceTime people. Maybe it's StreamYard. I don't know.
No, because Julie's does it.
Oh, yeah, and it does it does it when I'm on the other one. Yeah, when we're doing Blank Page Tavern. Well, anyway, Ty, I was trying to give you the hearts. I'm sorry. My nose itches, but I've got foundation all over my face.
In solidarity, I was doing it with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Aaliyah, the book that Aaliyah's reading is about Asperger's, an autobiography by a man who grew up on the autism spectrum. That's really cool. On page 113 of 288. How do you like it so far? What's your little review? Ash is giving a formal performance review instead of accountability. Well, that sounds like accountability to me.
That does sound like
Except I'm sure you can't use memes.
I heard giving an oral performance review.
You can use memes for that.
And my brain did weird things there for a second.
You know,
just should stop you out on the internet.
Imagine,
no, okay.
the guy's like, how'd I do?
Nice.
Or you're like, how'd I do? And that's
that one.
That's the one.
Yep.
Well,
yeah.
Wow.
Or just it wasn't good.
Meh.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop being chaotic on main. This is why I should not have the troublemaker.
First off, you're gonna stop being chaotic on main. I'm pretty sure I started that.
You did, but I love it. Thank you, everyone. Miranda is free.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Someone tell me what I'm writing tonight because I don't want to do any of this. The book that you are going to and haven't figured out your inciting incident yet.
You can also have a wheel.
You could also have a wheel. You could also
Real.
sign things to my wheel, and then whatever it lands on. Mars has done that before. Oh, I love it. Published a book last November. Congratulations. Yay.
Very well done.
Also rope. For the record, wasn't calling you an idiot, but you did eat the apricot. It's true. It was an accident.
She didn't know it was an apricot until it was already in her face hole, okay? Like, she had bit into it and was like, wow, that tastes like apricot. I'm allergic to those, okay? It's not like she was like, this is apricot, I should eat it.
It could have easily been orange. Apricot is a very odd flavor.
It is.
I see an orange thing. I
chocolate
often think it's
covered
orange.
as well.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds miserable, actually. Then
Big stretch.
give us your options, Tia. Give us your options.
I need to put one of those on there.
All right. The book is good, relatable, and easy to understand. I love that. That's I love a good memoir. Yeah, can you link us the book? Can you tell us what the book's called? Jessica's still chugging away at Krampus. The MCs are getting in trouble by breaking and entering into the priest house. Ooh.
I always think it's me, and it's never me.
What do you mean it's you? So
Jessica.
you're getting your house B&E'd?
Jessica.
Oh.
Every time I hear my name, I think it's me, and it's never me. It's always Jessica.
I have you two so separated. Like there's Jessica and you're Jess. Like you're Jess to me.
I know. I'm Jess to me too.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a trauma response from where like that would be like when I was in trouble, I would be Jessica, or anytime my grandma talked to me, I was Jessica. Like that's how she said my name all the time. And so anytime someone says my name, I have like a mild panic.
Yeah.
Also, live, laugh, toaster bath.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what is that?
I do not approve.
Lisa says, I was trying to figure out how you got Jess from the word priest.
Well, I am an ordained minister, so
that's true. That is very true. Also,
and I do not condone toaster baths, but I will laugh about
them. Project Acceptance is inciting incident. Oh, 2 possible food scene. Or 3, chapter 6. Please, Lord, not this. I'm gonna go with food scene, and I need you to tell me what food you're writing about.
And
I'm curious about this food scene.
Oh, that's brain inside thought, Jessica.
Ty wrote a Christian small romance titled Navigating Uncertainty, and it's under Ty Williams. Oh, I love it. Hello, Shelley. Hello.
Hi. Hi.
So many
I'm
people.
Shelley Duvall. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Shelley Duvall.
I'm sure you get that all the time. I'm so sorry. I'm so
The
sorry.
TikTok brain rot is so bad.
Excuse you. TikTok? No. I grew up on her movies. Thank you.
But there's a TikTok sound that's hi, I'm Shelley Duvall. Hi, I'm Shelley Duvall, and it's different things.
I know, but I'm just
I
saying,
don't
do not
know
quote
that I know who that
Magic
is.
to me, which I was there when it was written.
I don't know that I know who that is.
Oh my God, Shelley Duvall. Well, first of all, she was in The Shining. She played the mom in The Shining, but she would do all of these adaptations of like fairy tales, like dark, spooky fairy tales, and often she was like the main ingenue. Even when she was older, she was playing the ingenue, which was really funny. But like, even when I was a kid, I was like, I think this lady is a little too old to be playing Cinderella, but okay.
Okay, girl.
Hi, I'm Shelley Duvall. Oh, so good. Yes.
I was there when it was written. But I'm gonna vote for it as well. Okay, we're not gonna leave you alone, Tia. I want the deets.
I don't remember what that movie is that we went to go see together at the movie theater that one time. The one that wasn't Dune. The other one.
Don't worry, darling.
Don't worry, darling.
Yeah, that's anytime someone talks about writing and food scenes, that food scene is all I think about, and I'm like, that makes me want to vomit a little bit. So
Crushing of the Egg? What food scene?
Where they were like, she made like this whole entire like dinner spread, and they were like having sex on the table, like with the food, and like it is burned into my memory, and I can't get it out.
I don't remember.
And I want it to not be in there.
Tia, what gave you that impression, though? A Christian channel?
Well, I mean, I am Jod.
We are not a Christian organization. We are.
Yeah. I am technically Christian.
We're
but
Christian.
This is
with
not
a
a Christian
K.
channel.
We're Christian.
I hate that. I hate that. We're gonna move. You can share the deets though, Tia. You can. I literally run a brothel on Discord.
It's true.
Which saying that makes it not like that. Not that kind of brother.
I know she's joking, guys. I know she's joking. I'm
We're
joking
back. We're joking back.
Oh, this always happens to me where people are like, "Wallace, they're joking." I'm like, "I know. I'm committing to the bit." Oh, whatever. Oh, Katie, you knew I knew. That's all.
Yes, I know.
I also knew you were joking.
Anyway, you're helping your Kate. I don't know what case I'm helping.
I've lost the
Too good at
plot.
acting. I've lost the plot.
entirely.
Listen, my whole life is a lost plot. I'm a pagan ordained minister, so you know.
I do wish we could do italics. That's the one thing that's like missing truly from YouTube and like Instagram or captions and like threads and stuff. I'm like, let me have my fucking italics, please. There's only so many times I can do the little wave emoji, or not emoji, but like the little wave guy.
The sparkles, that's what I do. But then unfortunately, sometimes I do sparkles and it just ever so slightly bolds it, but not enough where
Yeah.
the person can actually see that you bold it.
It's like not enough.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
She actually is. She literally is ordained. Do you have your thing?
Wait, Jess, could you literally marry me and Katie right now? Wait, how
No.
chaotic? No,
I couldn't, because in the state of Ohio, I have to have an extra certificate.
Oh.
So
Oh,
that I don't. It's only good for like so long, and mine has lapsed.
That literally
Um,
would have been hilarious. Could you imagine?
it's so funny. What absolute not clickbait.
No,
I get
seriously.
married on stream.
Yeah,
There is-
straight up married.
There is somewhere in this room my certificate of completion of my accidental ordained ministry. It was an accident, and it exists somewhere, but I don't know where it is.
What about stew?
I like stew. Stew's delicious.
You betrayed me by, I'm sorry, being a woman. And Katie has so many attributes that it supersedes that.
Joanne, I think you came in at the wrong time.
What a time, Joanne.
Come on. JK, I thought you said, how old are you all?
If I've learned anything tonight, it's that Wallace and I can't read.
Can't read. Yeah, we have 2 ordained ministers. This is so funny. Double wedding. Oh my god! And then Steve and Devation can get married.
Oh, finally.
Finally.
They've literally been engaged
Engaged
since 2020.
For 5 years, or almost like 4.5 years.
Can only use a global panini as an excuse to not get married for so long.
I know. It's okay, Miley. You're safe here. You're safe here. The waves are a strike through on Instagram, which is fucking annoying. Also, Tia, if it means you will spill the tea on how your food scene is naughty, I will take this stream down.
Oh,
when it's
yeah.
done.
Oh, we'll yoink
I
at
will
the top
yoink.
of a hat.
I will yoink for no reason at all.
Yeah.
I love that all the accents you could have had. You became a minister.
Yeah, it was a weird one.
Yeah. Oh my god, the drama that's happening. Oh my god.
Everyone wants to marry Stu.
I would just like to say I called it first, but I will let Stu go. I will.
It's giving toxic X. Anyway,
I know.
we're gonna spin a wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel.
I want to know if anyone gets the reference of when I say, what is it with this girl? Does she have beer flavored nipples or something?
Oh, I know that.
Bridesmaids?
No, I know that. I know
Older.
that. What is it with this girl? Oh, it's 10 Things I Hate About You.
Absolutely.
I do love that movie.
Oh, that took me a second.
Everyone wants to marry too. Tia, you're already married.
It's true.
Polyamorous.
Okay, but you can't like marry twice because then that's bigotry and wait, that's
Bigamy.
Bigotry?
Look at me.
Bigamy. I'm going home. Good night, everybody.
Amazing.
Thanks for coming to the show. We're going home.
See y'all later. That's it. Wrap it up.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
I don't know, Ty.
It is. It really is, man. You gotta watch out for the bigotry.
Bigotry.
I'm crying.
I'm crying. Oh my god. Oh wow, Tia. You know what, y'all are consenting adults. I won't police anybody.
If you want to have bigotry, you go right ahead.
Whatever.
It's up to you. Only you
So
can
please
prevent bigotry fires.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I'm surprised it hasn't been a troublemaker wedding. Just as a gag. Yeah, how have we not made that a thumbnail?
A thumbnail, please. Next week, can it be Steve Devacia as bride and groom and you and me as maid of honor and best man?
Yeah, it can be. I think I'm next week anyway, so we can do
And
that.
Jod as the ordained minister.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
I mean, you
so
could just use
funny.
the same picture from this week, but just chop off a few people from the ends.
That's true.
That's not a wedding. That's a funeral.
It's a bachelor party.
I mean, to be fair, isn't a wedding the death of your singlehood?
Oh, great Friday. You come in at a time. Hey, bestie.
You came in just in time. So do not want to be here.
Hey, Grape. What's going on?
Friends. I misread that as my wife ditched me, and I was like, I thought you were about to be getting some lore. Okay. Grape, do you want to get married too? Yep. Grape's engaged.
Grape is engaged.
Grape is engaged.
You do get married at an altar, and that is traditionally where they kill the goats at. So,
sorry. There we go. Okay. We've been live for almost 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
John,
That's
do you have
a
a wheel for
lot.
us?
We've gone longer before. I'm just gonna say.
We've been streaming for 37 minutes and 39 seconds. That's
last week we were here for 2 hours and we had sprinted for 20 minutes.
What?
Yes.
Wallace, you were here for that.
You
right?
were here. I wasn't even on the screen. It was like an hour.
No, I'm so sorry. I was not mentally present. If I was there, I was not mentally present. I was
like
here for that.
We started a second sprint and it was like an hour and 48 minutes in. And we had done one 20-minute sprint.
Yeah,
it was done.
I don't think I formed many memories last week.
I don't think you did.
It's fine. It's been needed from the internet. So,
well, there you
Grappling, you're engaged to Stieg, so yeah. I forgot we were supposed to sprint. I'm sorry, Wendy. Oh my God, Stu, I will marry you. I'll come to Canada.
Why did I think Stu was in Scotland? It's because I had created this whole backstory.
Yeah.
A
ginger doctor living in Scotland.
Yeah.
I was like, my bigotry.
Exactly.
Oh no.
Gosh.
I also want you to know that this
Wow.
week I put on a work order for the Genealogical Society, and one of the plumber that I was sending to that location picked it up and went, do we have some kind of like pyramids that I don't know about? Are we doing like some kind of construction work somewhere? Are they digging up bones? And I was like, what are you talking about? And he just handed it back to me and I was like, oh yeah, Genealogical Society, not geological. It's fine.
No rocks for the plumbers.
Yeah.
Please save us, Stu. I'm stuck over and bookmark and gone from here. I'm just enjoying myself. And that's what we want. We're just vibing.
I thought you said, I'm misreading everything. I thought this said I've been stuck over in Bangkok. And I was like, whoa.
Why are you stuck in Bangkok?
Why are you in Bangkok?
Also, like, you want me to join?
Yeah, I love Bangkok. I will come anytime.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wendy. I was just gonna let it roll, Wallace. Just let it roll.
The light
Okay.
left my eyes. I was just not. I was just not doing it. I was thinking to myself, you don't even need to go there. You've already brought out the rope like 4 times. I mean, just leave it. Just let it ride.
It's like grimace that immediately over my face. I was like, why did I phrase it like that? Terrible.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Straight to bigotry jail.
Oh my gosh. Oh man.
Oh god.
Let's
We're
wheel
definitely
it.
not chaotic.
Wheel it
All
up.
right, John. You got a wheel for me?
Oh, I do have a wheel for you.
Gotta spin your wheel. Wheel. People have to put their guesses in for what's gonna win.
Well, I don't even know what's on it. How am I
I know
supposed to guess?
Got there, see?
Whoa. Oh, we've got a lot of them.
Well, because I have 5 things and I put them on there twice. Because I put them on there jokey, like adult high fantasy, YA Grim Reapers, Zerzers 2, because it's a sequel. YA fan fiction fun, but then I actually like put the names of the books, so it's like extra fun times, you know.
Okay.
So
What's the Tale of Two Legacies? Do I not know?
that's the adult werewolf story.
Oh, I see. Okay. Get the pun. It's now. Yes.
The pun,
I love it.
The pun.
It's a great pun.
tale. It's a tale of 2 legacies. You know, you get it.
I do get it. I got it.
it.
I love it.
Anybody want to make any guesses before I hit the button?
I can only make
think-
guesses once it's already spun. That's when
I think it's gonna be.
I'm really feeling lime green though. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah,
I
think it's gonna be
would
Smutty
like-
Werewolves.
The lime green. Yeah, I want to land in lime green.
Okay.
Lime green. Give us that lime green. Come on, baby.
I'm gonna hit the button.
It's not gonna land in
Yes.
Kick me out.
Yes.
Nice.
Somebody else's turn.
I love it. Whoa, noise. Me.
The first
Oh my god. I fucked up. It's okay. Sorry. It's fine. We're good. I really panicked for nothing. What does this mean, Devesha?
so she was asking when was the sleepover where you read book 2, and that was the night my cat died, and that was Wednesday,
Yeah.
but not this past Wednesday, but the last Wednesday.
The Wednesday before, yeah.
Wednesday before last.
The Wednesday before last, yes. All right. There we go. Wheel spinner. I've changed the color. It is now blue.
Whoa. Why are 2 of them the same color blue?
I wish I knew, but I can't. Anytime I move it, it just changed. I don't know why it does this to me.
You can probably go in and change the colors and the settings, but I don't know how to do that on the one that you're in. So I used a different one.
It's fine. Just spin it.
Yeah, it's okay. I liked picking these.
I guess it is like maybe it's a slightly different. No, it's the same.
It's not. It's the same color.
Blue. I think it's because there's like I have 2 of them that are weighted differently because I don't want them as much.
Oh, you can weight them different. Wait.
Yeah,
You can weight them
like-
differently?
that's the trick with my wheel. Okay.
Notice that I didn't even notice that they're like some are teeny tiny, some are giant. No, not. I was thinking about bigotry, and I didn't think that they were bigger.
Thought they were bigger. Shuffle it. Oh, should I shuffle it? It still goes back to the same. It's so annoying. I have to think. What if I put something else on here? What's
Your mom.
Spin again.
I'm just gonna spin it.
You should put about you on there, and if you land on that, then that means during the sprint I get to call you and we get to do spaghetti at the wall.
Oh my god. Sold.
Okay.
Slay.
There you go.
It's perfect. See, we got it.
That's a good idea.
Just think about bigotry. The lake calls me. Oh, I'm sorry, Grape. Wallace got in there first.
Oh, sorry.
Wow, a lot of people are Team Lake, actually. That's so funny to me.
You can join. You can join
whatever you want it to be.
What do I want it to be? This is
Grape,
such
I
a
just
question.
had spaghetti like an hour and a half
Did you
ago.
really?
I would
Oh my
love
God.
some actual spaghetti, actually.
That's what I had for dinner.
Really? Wow.
Today, which is so unlike me.
I want some Olive Garden so bad. We don't have one near me.
All right, I've got just the playlist, the YouTube video for you.
I have the perfect song for you about Olive Garden. As a matter of fact, I do.
Wait, Jess, have I not told you about this?
No.
Okay, there's literally a video on YouTube called Olive Garden Dining Room Ambiance for Study Sleep with Jazz. And I had a scene set in a dining room, like an upscale dining room. And so I just Googled dining room ambiance because I just wanted the sounds of it. And then this video is amazing because it's got all the sounds of like clinking china and glassware and people chatting and stuff. But it's also got like Nat King Cole playing in the background. Oh my gosh, it's the best. I have written so many words to it. And it's just this random Olive Garden video, Olive Garden dining room ambiance.
What you're saying is I'm going to have war flashbacks and I should not listen to that.
Yes. But for everyone else.
Can I admit to something? I've never been inside an Olive Garden, so I don't know how actually like legitimate for real it is. I have had Olive Garden.
I'm going to have to listen to it.
Like
to actually see.
For Thanksgiving, my mom would when the night before Thanksgiving, when people were flying into town, our dinner would be Olive Garden, but it would be like, the where you order in bulk.
Yeah, the big takeout sizes. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I've never been inside an Olive Garden.
I had Olive Garden this week for lunch one day.
I want it so bad. I love Olive Garden.
I would love Olive Garden right now, actually.
Sometimes the vibes at Olive Garden are really what you need.
Who wants to guess how many miles the closest Olive Garden is to me?
Oh.
57.
Good guess.
105.
Whoa, that's a big guess. I do live semi near a large city.
I don't know. That was what was in my brain.
It's exactly 14.
That's hilariously far off from what I said.
That's hilariously so close to your house.
I mean, 14
That's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's like a 20-minute drive to an Olive Garden.
Oh my God, we should go to Olive Garden next time I come out to Colorado.
I don't even think our Olive Garden is that far away from me, or is that close to me. That's what I meant. Right.
Ox! Don't fix yourself, please. It's good. Please fix yourself.
Leave me alone.
My Olive Garden is 13 miles from my house.
We're equidistant from an Olive Garden over here, man.
But I used to drive there every day, 7 days a week to go to work. So
mine's like 45.
Some people drive like an hour and a half, for a commute. That feels like a decent commute. 14 miles.
I would never. I'm just not working. I'm going to sleep in a ditch and
not a ditch. I escalated so fast.
I love how Wendy. What do you mean we can draw a radius around the Olive Garden? Which Olive Garden? I hate to break it to you. I'm also 15 miles from an Olive Garden, 17 miles from a different Olive Garden. Like there are many Olive Gardens within the general vicinity.
I love this. Wendy, which Olive Garden? Which Olive Garden?
The state within which I live has many an Olive Garden.
None are even remotely that close to me. Like, if you know what town I'm in, you can draw a radius around mine. So, and you all probably know what town I'm in.
Yes.
Not just because the two people on the screen have been to mine twice.
And have both made vlogs about it. And have the name of the town in said vlog.
Because I'm like, dox me.
Yeah, you're like, I don't care.
Listen, I'm really fat and hard to kidnap. So, dox me all you want.
Oh my gosh.
I also think this is cute. Wendy and hubby's first date was
Oh, I love that.
Grape, I think I also am feeling the nanny fic, but we'll see what the wheel decides for me. We'll see what the wheel decides.
Spin it, because we're now at 50 minutes.
We are. Also, hi, another Jess. Jess writes a book. Hello, how are you?
I wish this Jess would write a book.
Maybe
commit then and do it.
You, Wallace. Don't ask for your sass.
Everyone's got to write a food scene, okay? Write your food scenes, all right? Yeah, just like the grind, Wheel never stops. Oh my god, 5 minutes on the street. I love it. All right.
I love it.
Okay, everyone. Okay, it's probably gonna be Lake Actually because this wheel loves fucking Lake Actually, and it's also blue,
Mm.
which Lake Actually is a very blue book.
I'm really feeling Cowboys.
Okay.
No, it's not Cowboys. Wow. It's Lake Actually.
It's always Lake Actually.
Why is it always Lake Actually? That's
This wheel, we need to
crazy.
finish it so bad. Once we finish with Lake Actually, so bad.
Are you like making legitimate progress because of all of these sprints nights?
I think I am actually. Yeah, I think I'm making some progress, more progress than I would normally. So anyway, today's Lake Actually, which means actually, I'm so sorry to Jess. I was going to use one of your timers, but I have to use the lake timer.
Oh, girl, do not mess with me tonight.
Just tonight?
No.
I won't. We're gonna get married. I can't.
Oh wait, are you using my lake timer or Mullen's lake timer?
Oh, I was gonna use your timer.
Okay.
Or
I
Katie's
will-
lake timer.
I will request that you scroll down so I can see what channel you're pulling up.
Isn't there a timer with Katie in a lake?
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, there is.
There's a timer with Katie in a lake.
That's not Boop?
No.
Yeah, because Katie was
Oh, are you fucking
was
kidding me?
swimming in the lake.
Wait, is it my lake?
Yeah.
Where the hell is our channel?
You're the Troublemakers live stream or writing or something like that. I love these little weirdos. I love that after 5 years on YouTube, this is what still shows up when you look us up. That's so funny.
Oh
Wait, I don't know this.
It
Yes,
is
you will.
literally on your channel.
Well, I don't pay attention.
Troubleversary 25-minute timer.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that's not my lake. That's Pinocchio's.
No.
Wait, no, that's not Pinocchio.
You know.
This is your lake. This is your lake.
No, it's not.
It is.
Yes, it is.
You made that in Pennsylvania.
No, I
No,
didn't.
she didn't.
And I also didn't make it.
Did Devesha?
Where am I? Yes. I'm in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh!
You
Oh,
didn't
that's delightful.
I'm like, I was there when she made it. It was your work.
Wait, I didn't know this was my lake.
Yeah.
Yes, this is your lake. Stop putting those things. What things? These are just like, this is just like.
She probably means the things that came up when you searched the Troublemakers.
Yeah,
Oh, probably.
those weird little creatures.
Yeah, what are these things?
I don't know. I can't believe we haven't made a thumbnail like this. So like, come on, this is right for the picking. What are you doing? Monetizing. It's gonna get yoinked. What are you doing?
It's like a make an intro. It's like make an intro, okay? Oh, sorry. I'm making an intro later. Oh my god, wait. Jess.
I hurt.
There we go.
I don't even remember making a writing retreat video because I never vlog our writing retreat videos. So that to me is a miracle in itself.
Just yoink it.
Problem is that if she plays that, we could be involuntarily yoinked, like with Adrian.
Quickly, like the whole video taken down.
Yeah.
Like, and so we can
You have to start over.
yeah, we'll be fine. But anyway,
Amazing.
this with me in it. So we're gonna do this little one, which is thank
Fun.
you for reminding me.
I can't.
Yes.
How am I the one that remembers things? I have no
don't know.
memory.
How many views does this
Why
have?
am I so?
59.
59. Hey.
Hey, October 23rd. Oh, the bad times. That's why I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that's
this.
why you don't remember.
Whoa.
It was the apocalypse.
That was deep
It was-
apocalypse.
It was
that
deep
was,
in the apocalypse.
that
It was
bad.
like early apocalypse.
But
So
like early apocalypse is also deep apocalypse.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it was bad. Anyway, technically 26 minutes
Oh, I love that.
because I can't do math and this became a joke. So
26?
yeah, so 26. Oh my god, you don't know what okay, we cannot get into apocalypse lore right now. But 26 minutes. Good luck, everyone.
That was a great sprint. Yay. Woo.
Woo.
Sorry, I could not find the tab. And I wanted to look at the sass that Devesha delivers at the end of that sprint.
It is good sass.
It's great sass. Sorry, apologies for just coughing at you guys. How was that sprint for you guys? How'd you do?
I broke my brain during that sprint.
Doing what?
How so?
What kind of sexy positions were you thinking of?
I didn't even get to writing during that sprint, okay? So
I just gave you the biggest eye roll. I'm so sorry.
no, it's not. It is like legitimately. I went to open the Scrivener folder. It didn't exist. Like it was there, but it was a link to a Google page, which was nothing. Like it was blank. There was nothing there. Okay, so then I'm like, okay, this is not the thing. So I literally spent that entire 25 minutes trying to find anything in Scrivener that I had written for this project. Could not find. Then I was like, well, let me pull up like the template. Like maybe I saved it in the template and like didn't save it in its own thing. The template does not exist. It's the same thing. Like you pull it up and it's just like a link to Microsoft for OneNote. Why? Couldn't tell you. So then I was like, okay, well, I know that somewhere in the deep dives of Google Docs, I have like my earlier ramblings of this book. I'll just re-find the template, which the template I have is Romancing the Beat by Gwen Hayes. And I was like, so I'll just re-download the template. Her website no longer exists. Neither her website or the website that goes with this book that has the template on it. It exists, but you won't allow me to open it because it says it's not like formatted properly or something. I don't know. So then I was like, what? Am I asleep?
Is this your computer doing this?
Right. I'm like, am I just asleep? Am I dreaming?
What's her website?
It's romancingthebeat.com.
That's insanity. What the
It says
fuck?
it doesn't exist.
It says it doesn't exist.
Okay. So
What the fuck?
So then I'm like, all right, okay, well okay. Oh, okay. So then I'm going through opening every Scrivener template that I have or every book template that I have, both like in the computer and in my external hard drive, because I have an external hard drive as well, because I like to double save for just these instances. 95% of the things that I opened were links to my notes in OneNote. Why did they say they were a Scrivener template that then led me to a OneNote? I couldn't tell you. I don't know the answer to that. But that's what they were. And so I finally found like literally the title of the file that I saved is, I don't know, a book or something. And so I opened that, and that was the Romancing the Beat template. It was empty. There was nothing in it except for the template, but at least it was there. So I got that, and I opened that. And then I went to Google Docs to find the dregs of society, aka something that I have in here somewhere. There are 2 files that I have that are for this story,
Crazy.
but neither of them are I have an ending written for I had the ending written out.
Yeah.
Neither of them have that ending that I have written out. I know I've read it recently, so it exists.
Wait, I'm panicking. I gotta check my Scrivener now. Oh my god.
It's not you, it's just me. Like it's
I
just
don't know.
It's well, I haven't written anything in like 2 years. So all of this stuff is from the old computer. I really haven't written anything since I've been in this new one. So I think when I transferred things over, it just got like unorganized, and you know what I mean? Like
I've got my
yeah.
zero draft alive and well. Oh my god.
I haven't written hardly at all since I got this new computer, which I mean it's a couple of years old, so it's not like new, but it's new-ish.
You wrote 1,000 words during our retreat.
That was in Covenant.
It was, and that project I have, it also was just saved as the template, not as a thing with its own name. So I'm on brand. But
wow.
yeah, I'm not stressed out because knowing me and knowing that I haven't really written much in the last 2 years, I've written more of the story in my brain than I have on paper. So I was just like, if I've lost it, it's fine. It's all in my head. It's not a big deal. Now the older stuff, yes, I would panic. But basically, I don't know what's up with this organizational system that my computer is currently operating in, but I don't like it. And that's what I spent 25 minutes doing. I still need to find the older document that like has the ending of the book, because I know the ending of the book. It's in here. I just don't know where it is.
I undo my eye roll. That was a very valid use of your time.
That was a harrowing journey.
I couldn't start without having the information, so I had to do what I had to do. So, right.
Godspeed.
I did indeed have Godspeed. If anybody could just watch me sitting here, like,
I'm gonna have to go back and watch you during that sprint. Or that's so chaotic. That's so crazy.
So, for those of you who are here and have had days where all you've gotten accomplished is trying to find what fucking folder you've saved your shit in, I'm with you. I feel for you. What did Wallace do?
Wallace struggled hardcore. I did write, but I am just faced with how terrible my writing is.
No, it's not terrible, Miss Mo. No, I'm gonna beat you with a stick.
No, you don't
I'm
understand.
gonna beat you with a stick.
You don't understand.
Oh my god.
And then I will beat you with a stick.
It's so bad, Catherine.
I'm eye rolling so hard, my eyes are gonna get stuck in the back of my head. And I took off my glasses so you could see it.
Because Katie, the thing I was reading, it was like we're starting to get into the part where I was like, oh right, I'm supposed to make this book kind of Yuletide the way that the first book was Halloweeny. And so literally it's just this chunk where she's like, and this is what the 13 wishes are. And like, and you know, with the bay leaves and stuff, and like it's the most clinical, non-enjoyable, etc., etc. There's like one kind of decent line in the whole bunch, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like, how the hell am I going to make this work? How the hell am I going to do any of this? And so then I got really overwhelmed, and so with about like 5 minutes left, I stopped and went on Instagram Reels. But I did write for 20 minutes. Okay. But it was really bad. And I don't know if I have it in me to paste that again tonight. I think this might have to be a sleep on it kind of thing.
Can you move to a different part of the story that feels
better,
or like...
This is the thing, is because that's what I was doing in January, and it really worked for me in January, but I'm now like, I'm worried about doing that again. You know, I'm kind of trying to brute force things a little bit, and like, and I kind of did that today at the co-working office. I didn't write in the document, but I hand wrote how I want this chapter to end, because I had the ending of the chapter in my mind so clearly. And so I don't even know how many words I hand wrote today, but it was enough that my hand started cramping. And so right now I'm trying to bridge the beginning of the chapter. I'm trying to glue the beginning of the chapter onto the end of the chapter. And it's just unfortunate, but and the problem is, right, is that, you know, I was having this same problem back in February, and back in February was fine, because I was like, I've got all this time. This is just a draft. Nobody has to see this draft. Da, da, da. But now we're getting so close now to the deadline that like, I kind of have to come to terms with the fact that it's very likely this is the draft that my editor is going to see. And that is piling on this whole second layer of pressure of like, I no longer feel like I have permission to be bad, because I'm not going to have to.
Because your editor's going to help to make it good.
I know, but the thing is like, I kind of don't want my editor to see it at this stage, because I already know at this stage what's wrong. I want to save my editor's eyes for when I've seen it so much. I'm like, ooh, now I don't know, you know? Whereas like, if my editor spends all this time reading it and I already know what's wrong, then we're not really making any progression, because I would have made the changes that my editor would have wanted anyway, right? So I'm just coming to terms with the fact that I'm going to have to ask for an extension, and it's okay.
Or like, I don't know, I think this is what I'm coming to terms with as well, is like, you know, with my book, when I'm sending it to my editor, is like, you know, I'm just going to when I send the book on June 1st, you know, I'm going to be like, here's all the stuff that still needs to change. You know, and be like, here's the things that, okay. You know, being like, here's the things that I want to change. Here's my thoughts. Like, here's basically an edit letter to myself that I have not gotten a chance to do, that I would like you to keep in mind. And then if you think, you know, riffing off of this, or if you're like, hey, that's not what we should do something else. Like, just, you know, I'm coming to terms with that kind of thought of like, you know, maybe like, yeah, we can work with the editor when we get to that point. Cause like, you know, we don't have 2 years to perfect the draft and get it to a point where we
I
don't
know.
want to look at it anymore.
I mean, here's my thing, right? I'm still pushing myself to meet the July 1st deadline for this draft. I just would
Yeah.
like to then be able to do what I did for the Draconic Year, where like, you know, I was trying to get this Draconic Year done for my sister for as a Christmas gift. I finished it on December 12th and I knew that I had a ton of problems. And from December like 15th to the 24th, literally, I went and I printed that thing on Christmas Eve. Okay. Over the course of 9 days, I did a crash edit, and that's all I need. So I don't even need to ask like for a month-long extension. I just think, I don't know. I don't know what I think. TBH. I don't know. I'm crashing out. It's fine. I just added it to my document.
I love this.
It's a
putting this on,
phenomenal
like,
idea. Thank
just
you.
yes.
I'm 100% including a tree chopping scene. That's so good. Miss Mo.
I'm also with Madison. You saying you don't like writing?
It was like, why are we chopping a tree? Like, what is there a lumberjack? I don't understand.
It's a very like mountainy story, and I think that's titillating. Watching chop wood.
Wallace, I was excluding the Yule element. Like, my brain was like,
No.
why are they chopping down a tree? Like, what?
Oh my god, I wasn't even interpreting it this way. I thought it was just somebody chopping a tree for firewood. That's how I was interpreting it.
I was thinking going and chopping down your own Christmas tree.
Oh, I see.
What was Grape actually talking about?
That's what Grape is talking about. You're so right. I was interpreting it as just like chopping wood in the backwoods, you know, like getting wood for your fire.
He's just looking hot, chopping trees.
You know, shirtless.
You mean
like
Chris Evans just like ripping
Yeah.
logs in half?
And you know what? I think both of those things can be in the book. You can have them chop actual firewood and then, like, you know, have it on a tree.
The thing is that I'm
Hello, LMAO, you truly forgot the Yule of it all.
I know. Also,
I was like, why are there lumberjacks? I don't understand.
Don't call me that word. Anyway, I am like, to me, the Yule thing is so interesting because I want to focus on it, but I want to stay away from Christmas. And of course, they are so intertwined. But I'm really trying to like stay away from a lot of like Christmas specific imagery. So that's been an interesting tightrope to walk.
Well, you know, you should talk to our friend Stieg about like Christmas traditions there.
I've been doing a ton of research. I've got my research. Like I'm not and I have talked a lot to Stieg. There's a lot of Nordic influence in this story.
Well, because their traditions are more Yule's, like
Yule
of old than what ours are.
They definitely are. But they are also rooted in Christianity as well.
Yes.
Which is fine. But I'm trying to keep it away from that. Like, just like you know, I always would joke that Adasm is a Hallmark movie, but for Halloween instead of Christmas. I don't want to actually write a Hallmark movie. You know, now I want to write Adasm, but for Christmas instead of Halloween. Does that make sense? So, or not for Christmas, for you all.
Right.
For you all instead of Halloween.
To be fair, I mean, most of the things have been co-opted and the celebrations are very similar. And
actually, in my research, that's what's been so interesting is that I'm actually finding a lot that is unique to Yule, and that's what I want to focus on. So that because there's so many stories that highlight all of the Christian elements that I think it'd be so cool to really kind of almost completely ignore those and just be like, hey, I'm presenting to you something almost like that's not like I didn't invent this thing, but I am presenting to you this thing, this other way that this is celebrated that might feel totally unique.
Yeah, it's like when you read about another culture's holiday and you're like, wow, these are really cool traditions that they have, kind of like that kind of deal.
Absolutely. And I'm so sorry. I just saw this absolute read from Wendy. So I just acknowledged this comment and was like, damn, okay. See, but then the problem is that if I start thinking like this, then I get stressed about the fact that I'm stressed, right?
Yeah.
And then it becomes a really bad feedback loop.
Great, they literally have magic. Who cares?
Yeah, it can be whatever. Like, it's the same thing how in Adasm, nobody uses a cell phone. Like, it's my world. Like, I don't need it to be integral. And also because my editor specifically doesn't want it to be Christmassy. Like, that's an order from the top. That's coming up. That's coming from upstairs.
Didn't she also doesn't want it to be ski vibes either. So that's also another.
Yeah.
It's another pathway that is kind of
Yeah.
Is this
I
because
know,
we're
I'm
afraid
writing-
of offending people or just
No,
wanting it to be
it's
its own
just about
thing?
no, it's nothing about offending. It's nothing about anything like that. It's just about the vibes we're trying to capture.
Gotcha.
And like, yeah, like Katie said, and that's why I'm walking a tightrope, right? Because I'm also writing a book that takes place in Colorado in the winter, and I'm not going to be talking about skiing, right? It's like, it's very, but there's space for that. I don't need to talk about skiing. I can create my own winter town with its own winter traditions that has nothing to do with skiing, just in the same way that I can create this town that doesn't celebrate Christmas, but not in like a Grinch way. It's just that they've got their own traditions. So
It's very flat there. There's no skiing.
well, no, it's very mountainous, but and it's not like, I mean, it's still rooted in the real world. Like, I mean, at least right now, we already have mention of Thanksgiving, and it like things are referenced as like it's the holidays and stuff like that. But you know, we're focusing on Yule specifically, the solstice.
Do they snowshoe?
Not yet. Kind of. There's a scene in which I'm debating if they're gonna have to snowshoe, but they do have to like trudge through a field of snow in order to get to some natural hot springs. We have a hot tub scene in this story.
Oh, yes. Dude, the hot tub. I love
But
it.
like a natural hot tub.
The best kind.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I love it. Let's see what our
How'd
friends
you do?
did.
Katie? How did you do?
Oh, I did well. I wrote 600 words.
In like actually?
I did 572 to be exact. Yeah, it's I'm writing. I shouldn't be writing this scene because it's character like pivotal for the character development.
Okay.
And it's been so long since I've read like actually all the way through that I was like, wait a minute. I was like writing something and I was like, wait a minute, that's not actually how this happens.
Yeah.
And so I was like going back and looking at it. I was like, oh shit. Like I don't actually think I remember well enough the specific details of this character's like development and like what I've already built into the story. And I'm like,
no, that's tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to move to a different scene that I think will be more fun. I think because this scene is like not like it's fun for me because you know your girlie loves angst, but it's not like particularly. It's like it's a pinch point moment for the character's motivations and development, and like a breakup has happened.
Oof.
Now this is happening. He's having a conversation with somebody else, and basically taking the wrong lesson from the conversation.
Oh no, we hate a wrong lesson learned.
Well, it's not really. It's not even a wrong lesson. It's just that he digs his heels into something specific, and his like specific desire for something else. And anyway, so I spent some time being like, let's move to something else. Let's move to a different, more.
But that's where you wrote your 600 words was in that area.
Yes, yeah, and that's where I kind of found out. I was like, oh.
625 minutes is really good.
I love this story. I have so much fun.
You do.
I have so much fun with it. It's so, and like why I just chose to write a scene that's not silly. Like this is like actually quite a serious, like, conversation moment. And instead of, writing a fucking pie making scene, like I should be like.
Yeah. Did Tia or who was going to write a food scene? Not Tia.
I know.
Was
it
it
Tia? No, it was
Tia?
It was Tia. This is the last comment I think from Tia. So Tia, call in. Tia, I'm looking for you. Maybe you said something earlier. I am going to scroll up here. We had Annie join us. Hello, Annie.
I love
very
the
pretty
profile.
Yeah, very. I don't think it did. I see it. Thank you. This was a grape fry original. I also said I'm wandering through this timer. Does that make me coop?
It can if you wanted to.
I think it makes me coop. We also have Alyssa here. Hello. How are you doing? How is the work on your fantasy novel going? Madison said, Wallace is going to want to hear this, but it's still so crazy to me that Wallace is a whole huge author, and I just can like DM her. Like,
let's out a couple of those words. You can just say as an author. No hugeness to it. But yes, thank you, Madison, for your DM.
Thank you. I love it. I guess I'm cooped now.
I cannot guarantee a timely delivery. I feel terrible. I'm gonna do like a whole day at the post office. I have so many people who reached out to me who've been like, can I get stickers? Can I get, pins and stuff for, everything? And it's not just like friends, it's readers. And I feel terrible that I'm now one of those authors who's like, yeah, sure. And then never got back to them. So, at some point, Madison, expect something from me.
There you go. Lisa has done some reading. I've made it to Sunrise and Ripening. I'm like a fifth of the way through, and there's so many connections, also heartbreaking moments. Suzanne. Yes, Suzanne. She gets you every time. Hi, Fadina. How are you doing? Annie got 475 words. Alyssa's currently working on a map of my fantasy worlds. Madison fetched a sweet treat. What did you get? What's your sweet treat? Wendy also did not write. Wendy. I almost completely finished the short story. 297 words. Amazing, Miley.
Nicely done, Miley.
Stu says, I keep reading Coop as K-pop. Me.
I mean, it's very close.
It's very close.
Oh, Tia didn't write. My computer was having technical difficulties.
Me too, girl. Me too.
Yep. Saoirse didn't work on my food scene, but I did add 38 words draft to 4, but also deleted a ton. Hey, that's sometimes how it goes. Ash got 700 words. Thank you, Holy Coop Timer. Yes, thank you, Holy Coop Timer. Absolutely slay.
Holy Coop.
Oh. Let me see. I think that's what everyone did. Let's see.
Oh, I'm in such denial that they're like so patchy. I definitely think I think it's time. This is so sad. But you know what? It's a good lesson for me in the future to use the items I have and not constantly be acquiring more. This is what happens.
The wheel picked the adult werewolf book for Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did.
It did. And then your computer said, actually, you're not going to be able to find it, bitch. Good luck.
That's pretty much what that said, too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Technically, a bunch of us have to write a bunch of food scenes. I always can fall back on a food scene actually, because one of the characters is a chef. So there'll always be a food scene. Stu got 160 words in my wine scene. Ooh, what's going on in the wine scene, though? Tell me more. I love a wine scene.
Wait, did you say what's going on in the wine scene, Mo?
No, Stu.
Oh, but I thought you said what's going on in the wine scene, Mo.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I'm just a narcissist.
Girl, you're moving. I have no expectations, Queen Mo. There you go. There's a Mo.
Okay.
Ash says, would cannibalism be considered a food scene? Because if so, then yes, I have a food scene I can write.
This shook me to my core when I read that.
Shook. Cannibalism in a fun way.
There's a fun way to eat people.
Okay, Army Hammer.
Oh, I love that.
Nom nom.
Oh my god, not nom nom.
That's what Dash said. Lisa says, a second ago, you said coop and I heard cooch, so that's how I'm doing.
Oh, wow.
It was actually, this is very funny to me because I posted a post, I scheduled a post to go live today that went live. That was the spice meter for BC. Because BC has
my gosh, yeah, that was funny.
And Devesha wanted me to put coochie bumping instead of scissoring, which I then put in the caption. And
I remember that.
Yes. That post has gotten a lot of traction. And it's also funny to me because my literary agency reposted that post on their story. Not the coochie bumping or a scissoring part, but just that I posted a spice meter. And I'm like, of all the things I posted recently, this is the one New Leaf Literary decided to put on their story. And it's the only thing on there.
Also, who else did they send me the other day? For some reason, because I requested your book, and I think it's maybe the first thing that I've requested from them. And I must have gotten
Very
put on
true.
a list because then they sent me something else the other day.
Oh.
Oh, what'd they send you?
I'm looking. You calm down.
Okay.
Calm down.
Calm my tits. Wendy's current scene is in a hospital room. Ooh. I also have one of these, Wendy. What's going on in your hospital room? What's going on? Good, bad, ugly, baby being born? I don't know. Tia says, I don't know how to feel about my brownie scene, y'all.
I
What's
like
going on
brownie.
in it?
I think it's just these.
What ideas? I don't know. I need more information. I need more context to help you brainstorm because I love to brainstorm. Miley says my current scene is, well, the whole story has a right singular setting, which is a sentient creekside. Oh, I love that.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought you were gonna pick a different food. I am, but I don't know what it is. Stu, as I've told you many a time, my DMs are always open. My book is taking place at the side character's family service shop. Oh, what kind of service? Wink, wink, or like car service? I don't know.
Oh, not wink, wink. Come on, queen.
Oh wait, we're yoinking this. I can say whatever I want.
Oh, right. Okay, I forgot about that. Should I no,
Say cum shot.
What?
Time Wallace said cum shot.
yeah. I remember.
I remember too.
remember.
I remember. No, I want you to put coochie bumping instead of tribbing because I hate that word. Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
We compromised on scissoring. Because it originally said tribbing. And I put scissoring instead because that's what it is. Your agency is a vibe. It's a time. I don't know who runs the New Leaf Literary social media, but they saw it and they liked it. Oh, thank you, Fadina. I am very happy with a lot of the posts that I've been making recently.
I've depotted some because some of the shimmers are still actually kind of good. So this bottom row, but then the rest is going bye-bye.
Yeet.
Goodbye.
Oh my god, I got sent a sequel to a book I absolutely hated. I was like, please, no. God. Oh my god. Devesha, text me what it is.
Yeah. Wait, Jess, what movie is this from? Goodbye. Bye-bye. What's that? I can give you another line if you need it, but you're gonna get it from another line.
I can see it. I can hear it.
I know.
Twitches.
No, but
No.
you're in the realm. You're in the realm.
It's just always twitches.
Death against my neck. Yes, Jessica. Correct. Okay. This, a Jess got it. A Jessica.
Oh, because it was
Jessica
the thing with the thing and the thing. Yeah.
Well, I mixed two scenes together. So there's the one where Winifred is asking Mary to bring her to the window to say goodbye, and then the bye bye. That's Mary right before she's about to blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. I always enjoy that game, especially with you, Jess, because you're pretty good.
Because we usually get it.
You are usually my queen.
Today I am It is also like 1:00 in the morning. So like it is. Jessica Barry is over here running a flashback murder scene. Slay with house on boots. Wendy says child is in hospital bad, dad is stressing by her bedside. Wendy, I can't wait to read your book. I can't wait.
I was like, is this real life or is this the book? I'm so confused.
No, it's the book. It's the book. Not the family wink wink shop. Ooh. Fantasy Mechanics service, babe. My fun service shops are reserved for my D&D setting. Oh, yes.
What is this?
Just a random late night DM of some wine spitting. Yeah. That's what it's perfect. Late night is the perfect time to get this, okay? Your girl reads AO3. There's nothing I haven't seen. And the Tia asks, is anyone writing squirting? I can do that, I guess. I want to be different from my food scene.
I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Oh God, guys, we're really cutting it close to some line. What line? I don't know.
But babe. This is my channel. It's getting
I
yoinked.
feel us approaching. Oh my God, Tia, what are you doing?
That is sticky. Still wet though. Cookie dough?
Oh, I am a whole My Chemical Romance song right now.
Mm.
I mean, I'm like so unfazed. I'm so unfazed.
I just went to set down my soda and missed the what's that thing called? The coaster.
Oh, what was that?
I'm done.
Tia can't breathe either.
I'm done. Thank you, Annie.
Annie nailed it. Lack of context has me dying for y'all. I'd love some context. My horse for some context.
You don't have a horse.
I don't. Is your horse born yet?
One, still waiting on
The
another.
other one? Wait, oh damn! I wanted her to be born
I
today.
love that
because
one
then
of us
they
has several horses, in fact, that they could provide for context.
I mean, so I can't. I think the one that is already here and born. I think they're talking about naming her Twinkles or
Aw.
Twinkle
Oh,
or something because I don't even remember. There was a reason.
Twixie. Trixie.
I mean, it's not going to be a horse that we're going to keep, I'm sure. So,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
What are you gonna do with it?
sell it.
Kill it?
Sell it.
Tell it.
No.
Jesus.
I miss her. She's saying, "I want to be born." I need subtitles. I need subtitles to be added.
We all need
I
subtitles.
think we're just all kind of struggling tonight. Not gonna lie.
And we also need we need this is the only thing that I am okay with AI for. Okay, we need AI to know what word we're actually thinking of, and when we say the wrong word, the right word just needs to pop up on the screen.
Oh.
So we get bigamy instead of bigotry. Like I say bigotry, and the screen's like, "No, you dumbass, bigamy."
That's what friends are for, Jess. That's what friends. That's what my job was.
You don't need AI. You need
I don't have any
friends.
friends.
Why is AI taking
No.
me out of my friendship job?
I don't
AI
have any
taking all
friends,
my
I need
jobs.
AI.
No. This palette is still baller.
I will tell you guys, I told Katie the other day that I'm about 86% sure that I've convinced my mother that if the next baby is born, like within the next 5 days, and it's a girl, to name it Bunny. So,
Bunny?
yeah. So we'll have 2 bunnies.
I'll have 2 bunnies.
2 bunnies, and I was hoping she'd be born today because today is my bunny's birthday. So they both have a bunny
Aw.
birthday.
I mean, well, not now because it's 1 o'clock.
Literally.
In the morning. But-
Too late.
But I mean, it could have been. I haven't been out there since like 9 o'clock. So I mean,
Oh, could have been.
could have been.
Could have been.
I'm gonna need Tia to go listen to O-Town's Liquid Dreams and write to that. Thank you.
I love that. I'm not phased, but I do feel like I missed part of what the scene was about.
I think I missed all of what the scene was about, Wendy. So
Vibes, no context, just random spicy things and locations. Look, I'll take it. I've read less. Read for less. Apparently built in. Cookie dough would be cute, like an apron scene. Ooh.
Oh my god,
But not like
cookie dough would be a
liquid.
cute name for a horse.
Oh, it would be, especially like if they were like kind of had spots. and
Yeah,
like circles.
that'd be such a cute name for a horse.
Cookie, yes, you could do Cookie
Why not cookie dough?
because it has to be something you can yell in anger when they're acting stupid.
But
Cookie
horses have
dough.
stupid names. Horses' names are like the wind that swept across the plain the day she left me. Like,
Where'd you pull that from?
She's not wrong.
So funny. The wind that swept across the
and
plain.
then they're just you just call them wind or something like that. But like they've got like this way longer name.
You mean the one that she just sold, BB? His name was so the father's name is Radul.
Okay.
Radul's black bee was his name. I mean, short, but because he was black. His mom's name was Ida B. His dad's name was Radul, so it was Radul's
Aw.
Black Bee.
Ida B is such a cute name.
Was my great grandmother was Ida B.
Ida is the name of one of the characters in About You.
Excellent. Why do we have a horse named after my great grandmother? I don't know. I didn't name it. We also have a Rosie.
Oh, that's a good name.
We also have a Twister.
Oh, that's such a good name.
Twister is the one that just had the baby this week.
Okay.
And so I think they're talking about calling her Radul's Twisted Twinkle.
Oh my God.
And so that's why they're talking about calling her Twinkle or Twinkie.
Oh, Twinkie. That's adorable. I like it. Picasso.
And then, so this one will be Radul, and then the mom is Rosie. And I'm trying to fit Bunny in there. So
I like it, Jess. I think
we've had a lot of weird horse names over the years.
I think these are all great names, though. So I approve. And that's what matters. That Wallissimo approves.
We used to have Freckles, and she was like so overtly human friendly that like if you left the back door open, she would just walk over to the back door and like stick the top half of her body inside and just hang out with you while you were doing stuff in the house.
Oh, I'm jealous.
And she'd be like, "Can I have a snack?"
Oh my God, that's the cutest thing. What happened to her? Wait, no, don't tell me.
No, it's good. She was just a very like easy horse to ride. Like anybody could ride her. She was like very super friendly.
Yeah.
And one of mom's friends bought her for their kid because it wasn't like a, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't really the kind of ride that mom wanted. So one of her friends bought them for their kid to have an easy ride.
Your mom likes a hard ride. Sorry.
Yeah, she does.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Mom specifically buys, they've been buying Icelandics because they are shorter, and my mom is very short, and also at her age bracket, a shorter fall means you're less likely to hurt yourself.
Oh.
That too. And then they also are hella fast.
Okay.
So mom loves to run like full out as fast as she can go. Like they do races like at their little horse convention things. They do
You're
like
kind of a badass.
Listen, my mom once got into a ring with a bull. I've probably told you this. I don't know if I've told the internet this. But got into a ring with a bull to like play poker, where you like at a rodeo, like they put a table and chairs and you go out and sit in the middle of the arena and they put a bull in it. What? And the last person sitting at the table wins.
No
and
way.
She like got like the bull like hit her in the leg and threw her up in the air and twice. This was like within the last 10 years. She had like a bruise, like her whole thigh on one side was just a bruise for like a month.
Oh my God. Did
She's crazy. She's a scary lady.
Wow.
My cousins who are like 6'4" and were in the military are afraid of her. Like they don't fuck with her. Well, they're not as afraid of her now because she had a stroke, and so you can outrun her now. But before you couldn't outrun her. But now you can outrun her now, so it's okay. You can run faster than she can get to you to hit you.
I'm sorry, are you just telling us how you can now outrun a stroke victim? Is that what you just said?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, I'm fat as fuck. I can't outrun a normal person. And to be honest, she still probably could catch me. Even though she's a little limpy on the one side.
Katie, why are you muted, babe? This is your stream.
She's just muted and having a conversation in the chat. While
We're having a whole different conversation in the chat. I'm just listening to y'all yap like a little podcast and just in the chat.
Yeah, for reals.
Oh my God. Why don't we bring it to the forefront?
It's because they're talking about liquids.
Oh.
We're not talking about liquids. We're talking about what Tia wants in her book, in her food scene. And she's trying to find something that is liquid-y. And so my suggestion was like cheese or something. And then we were
Fondue.
talking about
I'll accept my book has
Fondue.
fondue. Not that you can't use it, but just FYI. Also, cheese and sex, like you're gonna get all farty. It's like
not if you're like it's not immediately. Her characters don't
I
have to be
mean-
lactose intolerant.
I
It's
mean,
not broccoli.
Listen, this is gonna be. I was gonna say the most prudish thing I've ever said, but it's questionably the most prudish thing I've ever said. But food and sex just do not belong in the same.
oh,
I don't know. I think it depends. I think
No, there is no depending.
strawberries and chocolate,
I
whipped
mean,
cream.
I was suggesting whipped cream earlier. I was like, oh, whipped cream would be good. Plus, then you have like we were also talking about like temperature play, like the sensation of picking something that's like hotter, you know. I was thinking like a brie, because like you can cook a brie and the outside won't be as melty, and then you kind of open it up and then brie, you know.
I'm
The
so
way I
sorry.
want to throw up so bad
Cheese
right
and
now.
sex is so rank. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Woo!
And you know
Miley's
what,
there with you.
Miley,
Which
that could
also
Demi, it could be. We've unlocked the code. That's it. That's what it is. That's what demisexuals hate about sex. It's the food.
it's the food.
You
I'm not
take
going to say
food
that.
out of the equation, and suddenly
Nope.
asexuals are fine with sex. We're like, all right.
Yeah, or colder. Yeah, food. We're just having. I love.
I snorted. I know.
I love it. It's so. I love it. The good thing of pudding.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm waiting with bated breath, Wendy.
Oh,
Soup.
no.
Like a
Like a
gazpacho.
tomato.
Sorry.
Well, I think if you were
Tomato
going,
soup and grilled cheese. Nailed it.
you want tomato bisque, not tomato.
Yes. Ew.
Because
Yeah.
tomato bisque is like tomato with cream, and so it would be more of like
Right.
a liquidy.
Like a
It would
thicker.
be a more appealing consistency.
Yeah, like a butternut squash chicken noodle. No, like not a broth.
Well, also not
Not a
noodles.
Maybe noodles. I don't know. Now I'm hungry. Damn it.
Oh, but it's
I
got
knew
to
this
be
would happen. This always happens.
eaten off of someone. Okay. Go into the reservoirs of your brain of things that make you want to vomit and think of what the most vomity one is.
Chocolate mousse. Yeah, like a mousse would be good. Not the eclairs.
No, my brain went to like what was the most vomity thing you could think of, and I was thinking of like pate style cat food.
Ew.
Just.
Because they make it for humans
no.
too. They have like pates that are human, and they're not really like they're not hard. They're a little like the little mushy, like Spam, but mushier.
Ew.
There you go. Most vomit inducing. Yes, liver pate. There you go. That's the food. That's the food you
I
want.
was also thinking this, Lisa. What about like a guacamole or a salsa? Tia?
Okay. Guacamole. That's
Like a guacamole, you know,
liquid / soup adjacent.
yeah, like
You can make it as liquidy as you want. It'd be just the right consistency.
You get there.
Spam-
Plus,
oh,
guacamole is
God,
delicious. Oh, not
No.
spam jelly. Oh no, Wendy, I should
No.
put you in timeout for that. I should put you in timeout for that.
Or-
You should be.
Or speaking of jelly, what about like a what do they call it? Like a jalapeno jelly.
Oh yeah,
Because then it would be spicy, but also like a liquidy-ish texture.
yeah. Or just like jelly, like a
Jelly,
jam,
but I was
like a
thinking
grape jelly, you know.
we were talking about like temperature play, so it could be
Yeah.
like it could be jalapeno jelly straight from the fridge, so it was cold but spicy.
Oh, but then it's also spicy, and then you also have like the sensation on skin.
I want to throw up so bad.
You've never eaten. You've never had guacamole?
You've never had a guacamole?
You know it's bad when Jessica can't with conversation.
Listen, you know what? I was not here for it, and then suddenly I was like, "Let me find the answer." So clearly,
Here's the thing: I'll commit to a bit. I'll brainstorm with you. There's not a brainstorm that I won't go to.
it is probably too sticky for what Tia wanted. I will grant you that.
Oh my god!
Sweet.
Hi,
Thank God. Thank God.
Oh no! Great. And now we're at sounding.
Oh my god.
And that's why food and sex do not belong together.
It's angel numbers here in Colorado. I think it might be time for me to go to bed. Or at least go take my shower and wash my face. And then go to bed.
We've done one sprint. Don't leave me.
I know, but remember I said at the end of that sprint that I don't think I had another one in me because of how badly I reacted during the first one. So
I think you showed up just in time to talk about weird foods to eat off of people during.
Here's the thing: this always happens when we get on stream because our first time, one of the first times we were ever on stream together, you and me, Jess, we created Penis Candles Incorporated. So this is really tame.
This is on brand for us.
It's on brand. Goodbye, Ty. It was lovely to see you again. We hope you see you in future streams. Oh no!
I kind of want to know what flavor. Nope, not flavor. What scent we gave to the Chad candle? Now that I have a brother named Chad, just
I bet we can go back and watch because I know we gave a Chad candle. I know we made
for sure had a Chad candle.
It was probably the first one.
I don't remember. It probably was the first
one. But we're gonna go into another sprint, everyone, so that Tia can write this food sprint.
And Wallace can run away.
And I'm gonna write my food scene. And we're gonna have a good time.
I don't know what I'm doing.
My food scene's not sexual. Not really.
I'm gonna go to bed. Bye, everybody.
Night.
Have a great day, Steeks.
Have a good day, Steeks.
Good night.
Illy.
They always ask me 5 freaking times if I want to leave. Yeah.
Okay. Good luck, everyone.
Because it knows you're in charge and it doesn't want you to leave everyone here by themselves.
It's like, are you sure you want to leave the studio? And it's like, God damn it, yeah. Leave me alone. know what's to do another time. No excuses. Oh, finish your pepper. No. What I thought. Well, very motivating. I love it.
What?
Hello? Oh no, I'm underwater. No. Oh,
I was just
no.
like, I thought it was me, honestly.
I'm gonna cry. Just like the timer. That's diabolical. Am I back? Hello?
Oh yeah, you've been back since you laughed about being underwater.
Oh, okay. Wow. How
Yeah.
that's evil of StreamYard to do to me.
Well, I don't know if you remember this, but many a year ago, when we first all started using StreamYard,
Mm-hmm.
when you would come back from being unmuted after a sprint, it would like,
Yeah.
I can't remember if it would put you out of sync or if you would echo for a minute and it would stop, or if it didn't unmute you right away. I can't remember what the thing was, but I know there used to be a thing. And a lot of us would like turn our mics off instead of muting ourselves.
Yeah. Or like unmute early and like wait a couple seconds.
Yeah, I can't remember what it used to do because it's been so long and I don't
it
have
was
a brain.
something.
But I know it was something.
It was
Like-
definitely something. I remember this.
There was a thing.
It was so long ago. It was probably, and to be honest, it was probably like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute and a half. So
Yeah. How'd you do for that sprint? Did you find your document?
I spent that entire sprint looking for my document and I was unsuccessful.
No.
Here's the thing though.
Ugh.
I know that I have a Google Doc that just says werewolf romance at work, which means that I had it on something that was not, it wasn't a Google Doc, or like it had to have been on the computer itself, because I added myself a sneaky peek one to like work on it at work when I was not doing stuff.
Nice.
But I am assuming that I at some point deleted it because it's not in the backed up stuff on the external hard drive, and it's not on the regular hard drive, and I don't know what it would have, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and this is the problem of like trying to find like the best like, I don't think it was when I was on the old laptop, honestly. I think it was in the new one. Because I've had this one for like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But I trying to find like the best writing system. Like I have Campfire, I have StreamYard, I have Scrivener. I have some projects that are in Milanote. I have some projects that are in Word documents. Like, so it's hard to know what specifically it was in,
Yeah.
But again, the only thing that I can think of that I'm missing is like the epilogue scene.
Okay.
But I know it. Like it's
Okay.
again, as I said, it's in my head.
Yeah.
I know what it is, and so it's not. I mean, it's a werewolf romance, and we're using the tropes of werewolf romance. She's barefoot and pregnant, legitimately.
Yeah,
So,
naturally.
I mean,
that's the only way it could go.
She's gardening, so she's literally barefoot and pregnant.
Slay.
Right.
Queen.
So, like, I mean, it's not like and it was just an outline. It wasn't even like prose. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it's just, I want to try to find it because I'm wondering if there was something else that I'm not thinking of, but it doesn't really matter. But then you just like start looking because you're like, what else have I lost that I don't know that I've lost yet because I haven't looked for it.
Yeah.
But I think it's probably just that. So I don't know. It doesn't matter. She's looked for it for 2 hours now. It doesn't matter.
Oh no.
How'd you do?
I did well. I almost at 1,000 words for the night, which is nice. Just slowly but steadily she will eventually one day get this fucking book done. She finished a scene for the most part. Yeah, and I'm just like, I'm considering pulling like actually off the wheel, like gas. Not because I don't want to work on it, but because I think if I do go to work on it, I should probably like actually set like give myself like 2 weeks to work on it fully and like really hammer out what I'm missing. And yeah, do some work on it, like, you know, fully commit to finishing the outline at least and like filling in all the blanks because it's all over the place. There's so many missing parts that I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, it was a fun experiment time. I love it. Great. So we'll see. I'll think about it. Might be what I do when I'm in England is work on it in England, but I don't know. Let's see how our friends did, and then we're gonna skedaddle because I'm so sleepy.
I don't have a brain, so
I ordered food, and I was like, and now I'm like, I'm probably not gonna get it. Oh my god, there is a delivery driver going to get it. What? That's crazy. It's $150. It's probably because I put a huge fucking tip.
where did you order food from at 2:00 in the morning?
There's a gas station that like makes really good food. Sheets. I don't know if you've been to Pennsylvania, so you probably know Sheets. Yeah, Sheets. For anyone who doesn't live in Pennsylvania or like Ohio even or like this area. One. You're getting one? God, yeah. Like, they're open 24 hours, 24/7. They're at a 65. The problem was I was like, I bet there's not gonna be a delivery driver, but I live in a college town, so I'm like, there's got to be a kid who sees that tip and is like, coming home with me. Anyway, so just got confirmation that my delivery driver is heading to the store. I hope it's real. Anyway. Lisa says my audiobook had a Sunrise on the Reaping disc 4 thing in the middle of my Hoopla audio. I was like, am I broken? Is it broken? That's very funny to me because like, do they even make it on discs anymore? They even make audiobooks on discs? I don't even think so. I don't know.
Well, you know, they probably do for like libraries and stuff, like physical.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because I know they used to. That's how I used to listen to audiobooks. I'd listen to them literally, you know, you'd get them from the library and I'd have to listen to it out loud on my fucking radio that had a CD player on it. Like, I remember listening to, oh my God, what the fuck's that? That Alchemist, there's like an Alchemist series that I think is like kind of vaguely related to Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, the
Nicholas Flamel book.
Flamel, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I have a very vivid memory of listening to the first one of those in like 2009 on a CD player. But I don't know. I haven't been to my local library recently enough or like looked for those to know if they make them in Oh my God, Adasm had a disc audiobook produced. You can buy it on Amazon. Yeah, it probably is successful. I'm glad they still make them. I'm really glad they make them. I just didn't know. No, not Artemis Fowl. I didn't like that book. Yeah, no headphones, just raw dog it, like just having it blasting out in my bedroom. It was my audiobooks on CD and my Daughtry CD Against the World. Wendy started writing, but I'm too tired to suss out exactly how this internal monologue of crisis should go. It's okay. It's okay, Wendy. We should go to bed, Wendy.
We should all go to bed.
We should. Ash asks, now that it's question late in the evening, can a newbie get background on the origin of Jot Approves?
It's literally just like when we are supposed to reserve it for very important things, like when you finish a book or sell a book or get a new job or something like very specific. And it literally was just like somebody did something one day and I was like, I approve. And so then it became a Jot Approves. And then I was like, Katie, don't be surprised if Jot Approves ends up in your inbox. And it did.
And I made it. with the chorus of angels. Yeah, it's honestly that is like probably like the most like one that has like no real lore to it. It's
It
just
just
like
is.
it just is. And if you're wondering where Jod came from, it's just that Grape purposefully made the typo of "You're not my Jod,"
Yeah.
and we were like, "Well, Jess is who brought us together, so she is our Jod.
So,
So therefore, we are Jod. We are Jod.
I don't know who's Jod.
Jod is risen.
Jod is
risen
risen.
indeed.
As long as she doesn't jizzin, we're good.
Jizzin. God, I'm gonna cry. I want to cry.
It's too
late. It's
too late. I'm gonna say it's too early. The jizzin came too early.
It sure did.
It sure did. It's time to go to sleep. That's
Go
what
to sleep.
he said.
Yep.
Go to sleep.
Oh, other
We do have
Jessica.
12-year-olds, and I love that about us.
It's one of my favorite things. We commit to the bit. We laugh about stupid shit. It's my favorite thing.
Wait, there was a bit?
Everything's a bit.
You know, last weekend, after we talked about like the ridiculousness of my algorithm and the thirstness of me at nearing 40, Saturday I spent most of the day with 3 of my best friends, who are my best friend, her husband, and another one of our male friends. And by like 11 o'clock at night, we were playing, because we're 40. They were drinking. I was not. We were playing Mario Kart while the 4-year-old was upstairs asleep in bed, where he should be at 1 a.m., you know?
Yeah.
And literally, I was showing the guys like my algorithm.
Oh
on
no.
Instagram, and they were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I don't know how I got here, like because Brittany is the one who reads the dark romance. Like, she's the one who reads like Lights Out and Haunting Adeline and all of that stuff that I don't have any. I do want to read Lights Out, but that's just because it sounds funny. But like
funny.
When you hear the audiobook clips, you're like,
funny. Yeah,
that's funny. But yeah, so like I don't listen to any of that stuff, but my algorithm, my feed is 97% just like hot, fit, tattooed dude thirst traps. I'm not mad about it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's funny. And the guys are just like, this is not like you at all. And I was like, apparently me at 40, it is. I don't know.
Yeah. Having a sexual awakening.
At 40, yeah. That's the time.
Crisis. Yep, that is the time. That's the ace in you, the demi.
Rolling out in her own damn time. But yeah, so it was an interesting evening to be like scrolling through and being like, watch this one.
Look at that.
And the guys are like, really? I'm like, really? I don't know. Are you surprised? Like, you guys have known me for 25 years. Are you surprised yet?
I'm not surprised. And I've only known you for 5.
Right. And that's been what you missed on Glee. So, you know.
There you go. That's what you get at the end of the stream. That's getting yoinked. Hope everyone enjoyed. Jess got 1,024 words. I'm so proud of you, Jessica. Proud of Jess too.
I was reading the 482 when you said 1,024, and I was like, that is not what those numbers say. And then I kept reading, and I was like, oh, yeah. I was still at the beginning of the sentence. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Miley finished reading a chapter of Housemaid. That's also made Nutella toast and tea. Delish.
Why are you not done with that book yet? Read it quicker.
She got a mortal job, sadly.
I used to read and have a mortal job, but I don't do that now.
I have an immortal job and I still don't read.
I think I've read like 17 books this year, which to a lot of people is a lot. But like last year, I'd read 17 books in February.
That's true.
So
I've read 7 books this year. 5 books on Goodreads, and then I read Miranda's book again and my own book again. So I'm like counting that, I guess. But I've read literally, I think, the worst book I've ever read. So
you did write
that should count for like
10,000 page or 10,000 page, 10,000 words.
10,000 words. 10,000 word reveal because I hated this book more than anything.
Here's the thing, though. If I hated a book that much, I wouldn't have read enough of it to be able to write 10,000 words because I
shouldn't have
into the atmosphere.
I should not have, but there was something deep within me that needed to see it out. And now the second book will be coming out in the summer, and guess we'll probably write another 10,000 word review of it. It's okay. Everything's
Stop
fine.
it.
I can't. It's an addiction. I'm kidding. It's not. Wallace learned about the word snert. That's Sprint, which is apparently a mixture of snow and grunge that accumulates on the side of the road in late winter. I hate it. Thank you. We did lose a stew out for the night. Hope you have sweet dreams and resolve your bigotry problems. I read, and now I have to go tally up my audiobook time. Slay. This was fun. This is why I stay up. I love it. Yeah, it is the one with the review. Thank you. I needed people to witness it. And I know that was probably stupid. And like, I know our Discord is not actually a closed community, but it feels like a closed community sometimes. But I'm just like, everyone keep it to yourself is what I ask. Keep the review to yourself. Don't share it with the author. That's all I ask. Oh my goodness. Now this book that I hated so much I tore about. And my neck gallery review. Oh my god, wait, you have a neck. I'm liking that. I'm starring it.
I love rock and roll.
I can't wait to hear it and read it with my own 2 eyeballs, Wallace.
Thank you,
Lisa. I do barely. They don't work very well. And I took my glasses off. But with that, I did. Look at her.
She's so happy, baby.
She's amazing.
I love her. I don't know how I got this. I'm gonna be honest.
It's because Suze loves you, as she should.
It came from the publisher, though.
The publisher sees you love Suze.
How do they have my address?
That's a great question.
I don't understand. I don't know where she came from.
They looked you up in the phone book because they know what town you live in.
Right? They were like, we know where she works. We know what town she lives in. This must be it. They did send it to my work.
Okay, there you go. That's not that bad.
Maybe I have doxed myself too hard on the internet.
Maybe you have. I agree, Ash. Snort, snort. Sounds like a small rodent noise. Reading some of the descriptions, I was like, ugh. It's like it's the way there was no like romance at all. Nothing made sense. Somehow I was supposed to root for the main character. I read the review and I already hate the book you read. I know. I did it for y'all. I tried. The thing is that I think I had too much fun writing the review, so therefore I will feel compelled to write another one about the other book because I had fun writing the review. It's in the reading room, Wendy. You have to scroll up a bit, but it's 10,000 words. 10,000 words, and I go through this book, plot point by plot point, everything in it that you want, and throw in some serious moments too. Okay, it's almost 2 a.m. My food has arrived, so I gotta go. Thank you for joining me, Jess. I love this. I love you.
Thank you for having me.
You can join anytime. I'm just gonna continue to drop. I'm pretty sure the way that StreamYard is, this is like the same room always. So, because I like made it like a little, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for being here. And don't worry, the stream is getting yoinked. Is anyone streaming tomorrow? I can be persuaded.
Next week on Saturday, I will be streaming, but I probably will not be doing Friday night because I don't know what is happening. But next weekend is Neva's 24-hour sprints, and I think I'm doing like 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Sunday. There's only like
Okay.
3 of us that are available this month, so we're finagling the hours.
Oh wait, I think that's actually perfect because next Saturday we're doing the hour bullshit, but I think we end around 3.
Yeah, you guys are like earlier in the day.
Yeah, and so we'll get more sprints, guys. There's gonna be so many sprints next week.
More sprints. They'll be long though because they're technically for reading sprints, but
I love a long sprint. Oh, me and Ms. Mo, we might go live tomorrow. Who knows? Nobody knows. Not me. And if it is, it's on the Trouble channel. But Rogue. Why do I not have this fucking outro saved? Hello.
I don't know. It's your outro.
Ugh, I don't know. Actually, I don't want to do it there because whenever you do end stream from the StreamYard thing, it like takes forever to fucking end after the thing ends. Anyway, goodbye, everyone. You don't gotta be rude about it.